Grand Rising, everyone. I want to share a story, something that happened to me yesterday. I was out at Goodwill. I hate to put the company's name out there. And I noticed a gentleman when I walked in. Me and him made eye contact. So this is a PSA for the ladies. Please pay attention to your surroundings. So with the story is, so as I'm walking into Goodwill, me and him catch eye contact, but he's bent down with his phone in his hand. Is a lady behind him. It looks like he's trying to take a picture underneath her dress. Older woman, probably mid 50s, maybe 60s, nice looking older lady. So I'm looking at him, he looked at me, and you know how a deer get caught in the headlight, he looked stupid. But I didn't know if he was with the lady or not because he stood up and stood like almost beside her. So I watched him through the store. Go to the front side. I'm trying to get her eye contact, but she's looking away from me like I'm scaring her maybe. I was just being honest. She was looking more afraid of me than me trying to tell her, because I didn't know if like that was her friend. People are into kinky stuff, and I'm not knocking whatever people do. But I didn't know if he was with her or not, because he proceeded to stand up like right beside her. So I'm thinking like he's with her. So I'm watching them in the store. So I'm standing across from her like 3 or 4 aisles down watching her, but she's look up at me, and then she like turn her head, and I'm like looking at her like trying to, let her know like look at the dude. So I'm watching him a little bit long, about 30 seconds, 45 seconds go down. He turns back around to the shoe rack and bends down again. At this point, I step out the aisle and I see him take the picture underneath her dress. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, hey, ma'am, do you know that guy? She was like, no, I don't. I was like, he just took a picture underneath your dress. And I don't care what no one have to say about what I said or telling or whatever they want to say. I'm a father of a daughter. I'm a brother of some amazing sisters. I'm a son of multiple moms and grandma. I love the women, and we have to protect our women. So, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, do you know the guy? So at this point, he noticed me telling her about the situation. He runs out the store. But the most alarming part about the whole situation was he had on a Henrico Public Works shirt. So in my mind, this creep, this pervert, this pedophile, whatever he was, he could have went on internet and got the same pics for free. It was the thrill. So to me, I'm afraid because, I have kids in the school system. I have family member who works and lives in the Henrico surrounding area. This guy might be peeping through windows when he's supposed to be there servicing someone's yard. So just ladies, please be aware of your surroundings, because that was the most... I almost said something to him, but by the time I went to approach him, he was leaving the store. But just please be aware of your surroundings. Always watching. And I talked to the lady. She was like, yeah, I wonder why he was so close to me. I'm like, yeah, that's why I was trying to give you the eye signal to see was he with you. But I was like, you was looking at me like I was the criminal. And I told her, I said, sometimes your angel might not look like it want to, because he's trying to protect you from a demon. And she looked at me. She was like, well, I'm so thankful that you said that. And we, told her just be careful. So ladies, y'all be careful out here. Pay attention to your surroundings. Stay off the phone so much. Actually know what's going around. When you see people standing a little too close, it's nothing. I'm not saying like, hey, get away from me, but just pay attention to what they're doing. Because people are coming up missing every day. People are getting snatched every day. Kids, adults. It does not matter what you look like now. Human trafficking is real. And this lady was with an older lady. And it's just, please be aware of your surroundings. I know I'm rambling on, but ladies, please protect yourself out here. And guys, when you're out here, pay attention to the ladies, man. Make sure we're protecting them too. All these are our queens, man. We're kings. We can't run this kingdom without them, man. Y'all be blessed. You know what I'm talking about? You know what it is.